Four news stories for you. Firstly, with massive protests are underway in Sudan. Once again, Sudanese are out in the streets of capital Khartoum and other places. I have some video clips for you. Secondly, Ethiopian Minister Ridwan Hussein says that intense lobbying is underway to put pressure upon some bodies, some entities to cancel their upcoming events in Addis Ababa. These entities are being pressurized by those who were saying about to evacuate. Who was saying about to evacuate? Thirdly, viewers, Filsan Abdullahi, a former Ethiopian Minister of Women, who resigned a few weeks ago before the formation of new cabinet. She is in Nairobi, Kenya, where she has held some meetings. Her TV channel was closed last month by Somali regional government. It is being accused that she has held meetings with some TPLF supporters in Nairobi, Kenya. And lastly, we have an update about ongoing fighting. Remotely, Tigray Defense Force is trying to push front lines from Vuldia towards Chifra. Chifra is on a far Amhara border. We have an update for you from the battlefield. Firstly, viewers, massive protests are underway in Sudan. Once again, Sudanese are out in the streets of Khartoum and other places, despite assurances from PM Abdullah Hamdok. Sudanese protesters are not ready to end their protests. They want accountability. They want Sudanese military to be held accountable. They do not want any role of Sudanese military in Sudanese politics. But the military is not ready to step back. And Abdullah Hamdok has become controversial as well. He has lost the sympathy, the support of these protesters. Watch a few video clips of these ongoing massive protests. Secondly, viewers, an Ethiopian minister is accusing some forces that they are trying to disrupt, they are trying to get postponed some future activities in Addis Ababa. Pressure is being put upon the entity, the organization, that they should shift their upcoming events from Addis Ababa, Ethiopian capital. African Union is also being pressurized by these forces. Who are these forces? We did hear a few days ago that African Union and other bodies might shift their headquarter from Addis Ababa. Now, Ridwan Hussein is claiming that those forces who were saying that they were about to withdraw from Addis Ababa, that they were about to evacuate from Addis Ababa, they are behind these lobbying efforts. Who are these forces? He's definitely pointing towards the US and Western countries who have been calling upon their citizens to leave Addis Ababa. Yes, we did hear that some international organizations might shift their headquarters, their offices from Addis Ababa. I think he's pointing towards this development that the US and other Western countries are lobbying. They are putting pressure upon African Union and other bodies that they should not hold their upcoming conferences, seminars in Addis Ababa. It's not safe. Security situation is not satisfactory. So they're trying to create panic. He says that Ethiopia is being kept under pressure from these forces. So overall, Ethiopia-US relations are not improving. Thirdly, Filsan Abdullahi, former Minister of Women of Ethiopia, has been seen in Nairobi, Kenya. She resigned from her position as Minister of Women in previous cabinet, and then her channel, her TV channel, Nabad TV, was raided and closed by Somali regional forces last month. Her parents were also arrested. She was not in Ethiopia. Now she is in Nairobi, Kenya, where yesterday she held some meetings. She participated in a seminar as well there, and some sources are saying that she is meeting with those persons who are TPLF supporters, and she is there coordinating with TPLF sympathizers to form a joint strategy against uh, Ethiopian government of PM Abiy. We don't have any information about high-level meetings between a top TPLF leader and Filsan Abdullahi. But since Filsan and Ethiopian government relations are not very good, so we might see Filsan coming close to TPLF's position. Obviously, both say that they are being victimized by Ethiopian government. So we might see her meet with TPLF supporters. We could see a joint strategy adopted by the two as well. Lastly, was Tigray Defense Force is trying to push front lines from Vuldia towards Chifra town on Afar Amhara border, while Ethiopian National Defense Force and regional forces are advancing towards Vuldia from three directions. From Hara Gobiye side and from Hayek side. TDF is trying to push back these front lines. 2 days ago, Ethiopian PM announced that he had joined his forces once again in the battlefield. So far, we have not seen any major announcement by PM Abiy. Otherwise, whenever Ethiopian National Defense Force and regional forces capture some key places, we see videos, we see pictures from that place. Ethiopian PM Abiy has been seen in places like Afar, near Kasageta. He was seen near Gashina as well, in Dasi, I think, as well. So far, we haven't heard from him in the past 2 days. TDF is trying to push front lines from Vuldia toward Chifra. Chifra has not been taken by Tigray Defense Force so far, but if TDF manages to take front lines from Vuldia towards Chifra, it means that it is trying to defend Vuldia. No advance and no gains from Marsa side as well. We have no confirmation that Marsa has come under ENDF and Amhara controls. Obviously, it seems that so far TDF is trying to defend Vuldia. Thanks for watching.